Hello, my lovelies. My lovelies. I did it. Hi, everyone. I've had an interesting. The last few hours has been very interesting. Let's get into this. I just feel like I just need to talk to someone, but you know when you want to talk to someone, but you just want to not rant and not quite let off steam. What do I want to do? I've had a bit of an epiphany, and I feel like it's a big one. And I just wanted to share with everyone, you know? Um, so in case I haven't mentioned it before, for those of you who don't know, I am currently in my final year of university. I actually study German and linguistics. It's really cool. Very different. I get a lot of reactions like, what? You do? Why? But that's a story for another day. Yeah, I'm in my final year of my undergrad degree, and it is January, so it's currently exam and deadline season. So the library's packed out, and everyone, including myself, is just trying to, get things done. How did I get? Okay, so yesterday, the day started off so great. I woke up at a good early time. I got things done, but towards the end of the day, it just got a bit. And by the time I went to bed, I was stressed out and slightly overwhelmed. And I couldn't sleep properly. I don't know why, but I don't know why this happens to me. When I am stressed, or there's something on my mind that I can't get it, that I can't not focus on, it's just going on and on. I can't sleep. I just can't. And so I didn't sleep until I didn't sleep until late time yesterday or early this morning. And I did not have the strength to get up to go to my lecture, which is not good. I'm laughing, but it's a nervous laughter, you know? But I had a meeting afterwards with my tutor, and it's the same person who lectures or teaches the lecture that I missed this morning. But I needed a meeting because it was concerning my coursework that is due next week, and there were questions that I needed to ask, and I just prefer to do things face to face because I wasn't sure I'd be able to explain it properly over email. And it's interesting because I've never actually had a one-to-one with my tutor. Contrary to what you may think, I'm not always a loud person, and I'm not always someone that talks a lot. In my natural habitat, of course I am. And with those who have known me for a long time will know me very well, naturally. But in my academics, I know people, but I don't know them like that. And I'm quite quiet, If I need to talk, I will talk, but it's not like you see me crazy, I don't know. So I went in for the meeting, asked the questions, and it was good. And then he goes, blessing, are you okay? Or he even asked that, he was like, how is it going? And I said, regarding the coursework, and he was like, no, in general. And he went to say, in the first year, your attendance was really good, and you could tell that he was keen. And as he was saying this, in my heart, I was just like, I know. I know where you're going with this. I know. He was saying you could tell that he was keen, just someone could see the energy and the effort they were putting in to the academic work, obviously. Second year, so. Third year, and because he teaches me for two modules. And I think I only have 2 modules of linguistics this year. Yeah, so he's my only linguistics lecturer. So obviously he teaches me a lot. And he was like, your attendance isn't so good, I've noticed it, blah, blah, blah. He was like, is everything okay? And I was like, like I said, I don't talk. So these people in linguistics, they don't know a lot about me. So at first I was like, I can understand. And then afterwards I was just like, you know what? Why not? I was just honest. I was like, I'm finding it a little bit hard balancing everything. I feel like third year is not even the difficulty is not in the content. You will be able to understand, and if you don't, that's what your lecturers and your tutors are there for. Like, they're there to help you. The challenge is balancing things, because okay, you go to one lecture and then they're talking about this exam or this deadline that's really important, you know, you need to take the time out to do it, blah, 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 etc., etc. And like, yes, I'm going to give it 100%, I can do that, I'm going to spend time on it. But then you go to every other lecture and every other module, and it's the same thing. So you find yourself with at least 5 things that are extremely important that you want to give your 100% to, but you only have 100% of you. There is no 5 blessings, there is just me. But I digress. What was I saying? Yes, I was just honest. I was like, I'm finding it a bit hard balancing everything. And honestly, outside academics, things have been a bit tough. Last year was definitely tough. And term 1 of this year, I don't know what's going on, but things are just happening, you know? But really and truly, that's life, so it's not really any different to anyone else. And I went on to say, like, I'm stressed, but that's natural. It's final year, everyone is stressed. But the thing is, when I'm stressed, it affects my sleep, and so I'm not sleeping properly. And he was like, hey, okay. And then he just spoke about this woman who, she's like a support person for the School of Arts and Humanities. And yeah, it was a short conversation, but I felt much better. And the thing is, why it really got to me, because everything he said was true. And I know deep down, like, I'm still keen, blah, blah, blah. But the fact that others can't see it, how do I describe it? I could say I'm an amazing footballer. Deep down, I know that. But if people don't see me play amazingly, if I don't show it off, what is it doing? You're just hiding a gift that you have. And it's sad. And so it's sad for me to think that, you know, I don't know, I'm not doing my best. I don't know. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Because the thing is, I love learning and I love education and I love my course. It is a very different course. There's not a lot of people who do it. But I find it so interesting. It piques my interest. And I don't necessarily know how far I will go with linguistics. But for now, I very much so enjoy it. And if anything, that should be reflected in your work. It should be reflected in your efforts. And this is my final year. We're reaching towards the end of January. There's February, March, April, May. June, maybe the start of June, I'll be doing stuff. But really and truly, it's 4 months. And I was just like, I don't want to end it like this. He was speaking the truth. You are keen. Oh my days. I'm unique, okay? I always have been. And I always will be. And just, like, I'm a cool neek. And I'm not just a neek. I'm not about, don't box me into that one category. But, I get excited when I talk about the things I'm learning about whether it's, I don't know, whether it was phonetics or aphasia. That was so cool. And, yeah, it's just, like, it excites me when I revise. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so damn interesting. But that doesn't really mean anything if I'm not putting in the effort. And it's not like I can't put in the effort. I can. And that's the sad part. Rose, you are simply just disappointing yourself. But you know what? For these last 4 months, I want to be authentic and true to myself and actually put in the work. Final year was never going to be easy. University was never going to be easy. Life is never going to be easy. That's just part of the deal. Might as well get used to it. But it doesn't mean you can't enjoy it. I always said that, like, from the very beginning of the year, I want to enjoy this final year. Things turn out differently to what I expected, but nonetheless, I want to enjoy it. I think I put a lot of pressure on myself regarding, like, academic attainment and blah, 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 which in the end just made me not be able to work properly. So I've got a goal, yes. But the goal, it's not even necessarily a grade, as much as there's a grade in mine, it's not focused on the grade. It's more the effort I put into it. I want it to feel like this is my 30. I'm working hard for it because I care about it. I want to be putting in the library hours. I want to be putting in that extra research. I want to be on top of it because I bloody care. Because it interests me. Like, it's just common sense. My gosh. But, yeah, it really, like, it didn't break my heart, but it tugged at my heart. Because this was something that I could see internally for myself. But to hear someone else say it, it just sort of confirms it. And it made me feel like, okay, you've fallen. But it's okay, we all fall, you know. What matters is how you get up. And really and truly, these next 4 months, I want to do good because I know that's what I want. I'm not one of those people who can be like, oh yeah, I miss a lecture, it's calm. When I miss it, it hurts me. It hurts my heart, okay? And I don't like it. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm not saying I will have 100% attendance. Like, there was a time in term 1 when I was, like, really sick. I was bedridden, essentially. That stuff I can't control. But I can bring in techniques and talk to people to ensure that I'm managing my stress, to ensure that I'm sleeping well, that I'm eating well, doing stuff like that. And that will help stuff like my attendance. It will help stuff like my attention span and, you know, accountability partners. I have people around me and people who are not afraid to, you know, say their opinions. So I'm going to make the most of that and have accountability partners, because you can't, like, as much as it's your life, you can't do things by yourself. I always say there is a reason why it was not just Adam who was created. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to do moving forward. And we're going to have an amazing final full 5 months at university. Because you know that deep down, that is what you want, Rose. That is what you want. The biggest regret won't even be not graduating with this grade or etc. It's knowing that you didn't do what you want. And you know that what you want is to put in the work. You don't want any of the shoulda, coulda, woulda. No. Do it. You have the time. You most definitely have the passion. You have the resources. You have all the help you could need. So what's stopping you? And what is stopping you? But that is what I'm going to do. I just felt like I had to release that. And I feel good. And I don't even just want to, like, do it for the sake of my tutor or any of my tutors. They are amazing. Believe me, absolutely amazing. But it's not even for them. This is for me. Yeah. Oh, look how... My brother teases me all the time because of how small my head is, which you can never really see when I have different hairstyles, but I see it today. I feel better. I feel better. I'm going to... Okay, so look at... In terms of January, I've got a formative deadline tomorrow, so I'm just going to work on that as much as I can, given what I have. And then I've got a deadline next week. And after speaking to my tutor, I feel like I'm on, you know, the right track. So we're just going to go ham. And yeah, when I'm in the library, when I'm working on it, I might actually just switch off my phone, because even if I'm like, I'm not going to go on WhatsApp or whatever, people will still message me. Sorry, that was aggressive. But yes, I'm going to be switching off my phone. And sometimes it's actually just nice to disconnect from the world. You need a break. Oh my lord. But yeah, and what else? From February, I can't say that word properly. I'm actually going to start being on top of everything. And even preparing for their summer exams in advance. That's it. That's how it's meant to be, but obviously we get carried away with whatever's happening right now. You know what? I'm just gonna enjoy my final year. I'm gonna enjoy the final few months, and that's it. That is really it. You're gonna see me on my graduation day looking good, feeling good. And that is because the final 5 months, it gonna be good. And it's like, you know, when you put in the work and you get good results. And it's like, I can't do it on my own. Obviously, like, I need help. Like, I'm like, oh, so Holy Spirit, help me. And I need the support of people around me. And I have that already. It, like, yesterday on Snapchat, I was having a little bit of a breakdown. But obviously in a joking manner, but there was some truth to it. And yeah, my brother was on naturally, and he called me. Which I missed the call. I woke up and I didn't want to talk to anyone. But I spoke to him afterwards, and he was like, yeah, you're right. So I have the support. I just need to put in that final ingredient of myself and doing it, because I think sometimes, you know that speech, I think it's by Nelson Mandela, the one about, our fate is not that we are not adequate or something like that. Our fate is that we're too great, you know? But really and truly, if your dreams don't scare you, it's not big enough. So it's good that you feel some nerves. It means you care. You care. I care. And that is amazing. I'm going to stop talking right now because it's been a while. I'm going to go. Actually, I'm going to eat. And then go out of this room and do some work. I'm excited. Oh, I'm excited. It's going to be good, people. I hope you enjoyed this video. It most definitely motivated me. I hope it motivated you. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that shebang, you know. And I shall see you in my next video. Stay blessed, people.